starting this week?
Good. Yeah. Yeah. We just got to walk through today, so anticipate guys like that doing it, but we'll see where it goes through the week. But feel good about them.
Where do things stand with Orlando?
Same. Yeah. Feel good about them. Getting back into work.
Coach, about the crowd here paid for and just how great they've been and encouraging them for this week. Just talk about what it means to this team and that energy that they provide, especially in big games like this.
Yeah, and we know this is our last home game of the season, and so to go out with a bang, I think is appropriate. We got to have our best game of the season as coaches and players, and so looking forward to the fans having their best game of the season as well. And it makes an impact with the energy on the sidelines. It makes an impact on the other team's offense, and it's a tremendous environment. And I know it's going to be that way on Saturday, I guess. When are we playing? Whatever day. Today's Wednesday for me.
What have you seen on film that Denver's coaching staff has done to maybe help Nix, and what has he done well?
They do a good job running the ball. He's good on the nakeds, uses his feet to take off. I've seen him make a lot of plays as a drop-back passer as well as a rookie. So I just think as the season has gone, you've seen that confidence really increase, where he's got a good understanding of their offense. They've got good packages off the run game, with their screens and their nakeds and all that stuff. And he's been an efficient player for him.
Regardless of whether you all make the playoffs or not, how different would you view the season if you're able to get a really good win like when on Saturday against the team?
I don't think about that. We're focused on getting a win.
How'd Gio come out of Sunday?
Good.
Did you overlap with Vance in Miami?
No.
What does he do well? What's the hallmark of his defense?
He's done it for a long time. I played him in Denver previously. And, they got multiple fronts and packages that they utilize. They mix up the coverages. They pressure quite a bit. So I think they play tight in coverage. They got good DBs. They've been relatively healthy for the most part of the season, from what I can tell. I know Moss has been the guy that's been out the last couple of weeks, but up front, those guys have consistently played. So you just see a lot of guys that believe in what they do. They play full throttle. They got a lot of different guys with different numbers of sacks and pressures, and so they get it from a lot of different people, and they've done a really good job, getting people get back on track situations and third and longs and pinning their ears back and making a lot of hay that way.
Is this one of the fastest defenses overall that you're going against this year, speed-wise?
Yeah, they're good. Yep.
Is there a challenging preparation this week with where the holiday falls? Players have some family
No,
time
it's
and whatnot?
easy,
It's the usual.
super easy. 6-day week, holidays.
They like to use Sertan to follow the other team's best receiver. How often have teams done that against Jamar? How often do you see that?
That's off the top of my head. That's a tough one to answer. Depends. I mean, some people move them at some points in the game. Last week they didn't. Very rarely. I feel like Porter. I'm trying to think back to Porter. It happens sometimes. It's a lot of times he'll get doubled or cloud to Jamar. We move him right, put him in the backfield, put him in the slot, and so if you're going to put a corner in there, an outside corner in there, then a lot of time it's pretty indicative of what coverage you're playing. So there's the stress that we try to put on teams there as well.
Any update on rankings? Bill?
I don't anticipate him this week.
Do you expect him back for the end of the season?
We'll see.
Of the 51 sacks, and I know you haven't, documented every one of them, but to your eye, when you study tape, how many of them are guys winning as opposed to the scheme giving free runners kind of thing? Is it a pretty even mix?
Well, I'm not trying to knock the scheme, saying they don't get free runners, but you see a lot of guys getting off the snap. A lot of times they're rushing five. They got some 5-man fronts where you get a lot of one-on-ones, and those guys end up winning. So they're getting it from a lot of different areas. They get a good pocket push. They run guys down. They're really athletic. Especially those guys that play on the edge, smaller guys but really athletic. They get a tremendous push inside as well. 99 and. So they do a nice job. Their backers are good blitzers as well. They'll bring edge. They'll bring everybody off the edge, and so again, everybody's a part in it. And they keep you on your toes that way. And guys have been able to finish, and that shows by their sack protection that they've had.
Are y'all viewing this like a de facto playoff game? Is that concept you
I mean, it's our game that we need to win this weekend.
What have you enjoyed most on the sideline with the defense coming up with all these takeaways over the past 3 weeks, seeing that energy back from that group?
Yeah, it's good. You know, that's, again, that confidence that it breeds that confidence when you get a turnover, and then who's going to get the next one. And you saw we were close on some too. Some tip balls where guys are close to them. So it's good when they come in bunches like that. That confidence kind of steamrolls amongst the defense, and we certainly need more of that this week. Got to win the turnover battle.
Coach, if Santa texted you tonight, what'd you tell him you want for Christmas?
My mom, I haven't answered my mom yet. I just realized that as you said that. So I have no idea what I want. I haven't thought about it for 2 seconds.
You have a favorite?
I kind of forgot it was Christmas Eve, to be quite honest with you.
You have a favorite Christmas over the years?
I've been fortunate to have a lot of good Christmases. There's not necessarily the one that stands out, but very fortunate. Had a great family. Got a great family now. Been fortunate.
What do the challenges? I think you just hit on it about the edge guys. What are they kind of the challenges for your tackles?
They're quick. They get off the snap. I mean, they get around the edge. They can do a good job. I mean, they can work with power through guys too. You know, so they got a multiple. And again, they just get that push, and so the pocket can collapse, and they can chase you down, and there's not a lot of places to exit for the quarterback as well. So, just it's a good defense. You know, they play good football all around in all three phases. I mean, the special teams is really good as well, and so tough group.
This will be the fourth time this year, and next week will be the fifth that you played a team on extended rest, whether it be a bye or coming off a Thursday game. Is that overrated, or is that a big disadvantage?
It's what the schedule is. You know, we could have helped ourselves by playing last Thursday, you know, had we played better. So I don't look at it as it is what it is. You know, and you just got to get your team ready, and they'll get their team ready.
Sorry, how's T doing? The ankle?
Yeah, T's good. We'll just take it day to day, see where he's at.
How's Orlando Brown doing?
Same. Start working him back in.
Dave Lapham here, and every day I am grateful for my experience to have played professional football. As a player, I realize self-motivation, leadership, and appreciating your teammates are key. At First Star Logistics, you can use those same attributes to create the life you want for you and your family. Build your future by working hard like I did. You'll see results both on and off the field. Call First Star Logistics today and be part of our winning team.
Opportunity knocking.